So, sure. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it? That thing you do. Follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to? I wanna know. How do you do it?
Hi, everyone. Welcome to All About the Joy, the vintage edition. I was going to call it old school, but it's kind of the same thing. I went back and looked at some of our archival live stream footage that we haven't looked at in a long time. And I took a few of those and kind of put them all together. And I just want to take a moment to say thank you to this community that we have established here. It's so much fun and I really enjoy it. And I just want to say thank you to the guests, to everyone in the chat, to people who support the show. Just thank you so much. It's been such a fun ride, and we look forward to doing so many more of these in the future. So enjoy the old school stuff, and hopefully you'll see what I was trying to get at regarding a theme. And yeah, it is always all about the joy, but it's also all about friendship. Enjoy. Now, in Iowa, did you go see Field of Dreams, the actual cornfield?
No. I've never even seen the movie. I don't know.
Yeah. Look at Andrea is one of my best friends. I mean, when I say best friend, like I would die for her. Okay. Her children are my godchildren. I'm sorry?
I said, or kill her.
Or kill her, right. Or kill for you? Is that what I
said? Kill her.
Or kill her, right. No, I would never kill you. But there are just so many things. Like she's never seen the movie E.T. and refuses to. Like she just, like now it's like a thing. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like,
yeah, there's a certain point where it's like, okay, well, that's my thing. I'm just not going to watch it.
She will not.
I did almost watch it actually a few months ago, and then I was like, no, you don't do that. No, you know.
I still think it's something I need you to watch, but whatever. So Field of Dreams, Rick. No. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Never. No, I will never watch it.
She won't do it.
So I know like roughly like the build it and they will whatever it is. But
look at Rick's face. He's like, oh my God, I hate this woman.
And she will never be invited back.
I'm like, build it and he will come. Everybody screams out.
Wait a minute, Rick. It's not oh wow. Wait, you took it as a religious thing. Oh, that's
no. No, I'm not talking about Jesus.
Oh, okay. I was like, no, he didn't. Did he just make that?
Is build it and he will come. It never was they. Everybody says they, but it's not they. It's he.
Right,
the whole point.
Yeah. Don't the ghosts like walk out onto the field? Spoiler alert.
Andrea, I had this film professor who I hate. Frank Manchel, everyone knows I hate him. University of Vermont, I hate him. Always hated him. But if you didn't get the gist. But one of the things that I will say that he mentioned, I won't say taught me because I know I would have learned it somewhere else. I will not give him that credit. But he did say it. He said, never talk about a film you've never seen. Just don't do it.
There you go.
It doesn't matter if you've seen all the clips or whatever, and you will never hear me talk about a movie I've never seen. Don't matter what clips I've seen, because until you see the full context, you don't know what you're talking about. So, but yeah. But Rick, I'm just telling you, this is I don't know what we have in common because she doesn't, it's like almost on purpose. She will not watch anything I ask her to watch. Unlike you.
That's not true.
Okay. What's
things I won't watch? Huh?
What? I'm just saying, I don't think you've ever watched anything I asked you to watch.
I watched Moonlight.
I don't even know what Moonlight is. What's Moonlight?
It's the one that won. Wait, is that the one that won the Oscar? Did it win the Oscar? No, that was something else.
I'm sure you didn't watch it because I told you to, because I don't even remember the movie.
We'll have to talk about this offline, but you
did.
You gave me the movie, which I still have. So
oh wait! I did what? I sent you the movie.
You gave me the.
No, I did not.
No, DVD.
I bought you the DVD and sent it to you. That seems more
That's
likely,
exactly
right? Okay, well, we'll talk later because there are a lot of things that you don't do that get on my nerves. No, I'm just kidding.
But I am curious
Oh,
if I may
that's what
ask.
this is turning into. Why did I show up tonight?
No, I'm just kidding. Rick, what do you want to know?
I'm just curious if I may ask specifically. Not, I don't care about ET. I've seen ET though. Field of Dreams. What do you not? Why do you not want to see it? Like
I
what?
despise Kevin Costner. I will not watch
Oh,
it.
okay. There you go. Now I understand. Okay. No, I'm good.
Actually, that's not. I really love the movie No Way Out, but it's sort of like in spite of him.
One of the best movies ever. Have you ever seen No Way Out, Rick Costa?
What's it?
Kevin Costner. It's one of his first early movies.
Really good movie. Sean, what was that woman's name? Sean, what's her name?
I forget her name.
Oh yeah, I can't remember her name. Anyway.
Yeah, you know what? I can take or leave Kevin Costner. Like, it's not like the reason why I saw Field of Dreams the first time, because there's always a reason, right? It's because James Earl Jones is in it. And James Earl Jones has always been one of my heroes. So of course I was going to watch every movie, every play I could get my, hands on, because I couldn't go to Broadway to see him or whatever. But James Earl Jones is in the movie, and that was the reason why I had to see it. And then I was so glad because it's not about baseball. Like, and that's kind of the cool thing about it. But yeah, you know what, Andrea? Again, I know you're not going to see it, but Field of Dreams is great, not because of Kevin Costner. It's just a great story and it makes you think. You know what I mean? That's it. But yeah. Wow. Okay, we can go. Yeah, thanks, Tony. It is good advice. Don't talk about a movie.
It is good advice. You're right. I shouldn't.
And I put that on everything. Don't talk about a book you've never seen. Don't talk about a person you've never met. You know what I mean? Like, it makes it really simple to not get yourself all twisted if you've not experienced that. Cynthia, I'm so bummed about your interwebs.
I know. But I thought I was going to see her tonight.
I know it's the only reason why you came and jumped in, because I said,
well, because she's nice.
Rick, I'm gonna log off. You can deal with this woman. So, Rick, what was it about Chris Hemsworth's show? I mean, besides the fact you said the last episode. Look, it's pretty well known what happened. Oh wait, let me read what Kevin said. I find a lot of people that don't watch movies don't enjoy the fantasy part of it. I think Andrea watches a lot of movies. She just doesn't watch the movies I watch. But I hear you. I agree with you.
Yes.
I'm just defending you here, Andrea, because without you knowing,
right. Yes, I watch different kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, she watches a lot of
different taste.
What?
We have different things that we like.
Yeah, and even when it comes to like men, we have very different tastes. But we always thought that was a plus in our relationship because, yeah. Rick is like, "How we going here?" I'm like, "I'm just throwing." This is an analysis of friendship, is what I'm saying. I forgot what I was talking about before.
Well, I was gonna say this show, Limitless with Chris Hemsworth. This is one that I would say everybody should watch.
Yeah, everybody should watch it.
Yeah, it's something that I would watch. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Like, I've seen
we just showed the trailer. We just showed it on here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And don't necessarily trust the reviews either. Tony, I don't know what you're talking about.
In general, you mean? Or
I don't think I've ever gone to see a movie because of the reviews. Or even read reviews before I went to go. Usually that's the kind of stuff I look at after I see a movie.
For me, I'll be honest with you. There's very few people who I pay attention to but know me well enough. One of them is Mia, my other best friend, my first best friend. But Mia is the really hands down the only person that knows me well enough, knows what movies I would like and don't like. Like, so if she says, "Yeah, go see this movie," I'll go see it. If she says, "Don't go see this movie," I'll still go see the movie and then be like, "Damn it, she was right." You know what I mean? Because she kind of knows what I like and don't like. But reviews like of regular critics, I came out to Los Angeles to be a critic, to be a film critic, which is weird. And then I was like,
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? I studied film and English in college, and I wanted to be like Pauline Kael, who, by the way, is a bitch of a film critic in the academic world. Sorry, may she rest in peace. But brilliant. But she was always tearing apart every movie. But I was like, well, I can't dance anymore. I can't perform anymore. what else could I do? And so I wanted to be a film critic. And I loved like Roger Ebert and them were just coming on the whole kind of, and I was like, I didn't want to do the thumbs up and thumbs down crap, but I was like, I could totally, like, I thought of it as you go to the movies, tell people about it and get paid.
Here's what I liked. Here's what I did.
Because I did like, I think you should go 2 snaps up and around the world.
In living color.
Well, we still have to give some love to Jamie Foxx is still in the hospital. So some love to him. And all the bullshit everyone's talking about that he had a stroke, that he had a heart attack, that he is all lies. We don't know, but we praying on him to get better soon. Yeah, Siskel and Ebert. Yeah.
I am fascinated that I did not know that. Like I thought you came out to act.
You know who knew that? Mia. Wait. And Richard.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, wait, you gotta tell the story of Richard.
No.
No. You gotta tell the story of Richard because that's a good one. I want to hear it from your perspective.
Oh man, do we have to do all of this? Okay, so
yeah, it's funny, dude.
Carmen was having a birthday, like a milestone birthday. I think
I was turning 40. It
was when I lived in DC, right?
You were in Europe, but you seem to always leave that out of the story. You were living in Europe at the time. Andrea. Okay, I'm going to tell the story because you're going too slow.
It's going to take me a moment. I don't think that's correct. But
my God.
It doesn't even matter because that's not the point. So her friends, Richard and Mia, her other best friends, Richard, God rest his soul, truly, really great guy. But so they're putting together, I don't know, I guess it was a surprise party. I don't know. Was it a surprise? I don't know.
I didn't know anything about, why are you asking if it was a surprise party? You think if I knew what happened would have happened? How are you asking this question?
Okay, anyway, I'm trying to, I don't normally tell the story. You normally tell. So anyway, I wasn't there, so I can't tell the whole story. Anyway, so a bunch of Carmen's friends were invited to a dinner to celebrate her birthday.
Elaborate,
I don't know everyone that was there, but I know 2 people specifically included our former boss, who I'm not really sure fits in the friend category, and number 2, my former roommate, who was not a friend.
Was not a friend of me.
I didn't even know about this. Can I swear?
Yes.
Are we PG? Okay.
Yeah.
This motherfucking party until after the fact, and my freaking former roommate is invited. I don't even know it's happening.
Look, I'm gonna start crying.
Holy fucking shit! I'm still pissed. We won't say how long ago it was. 3-4 years ago.
Yeah,
but
it was a long time ago.
But
wait,
I will never have closure. Obviously,
she was so.
I'm
mad.
Still pretty pissed off about it, and every time it comes up, I feel it welling.
Okay, so I just have to clean up a piece of this. So they had a surprise party for me at one of my favorite restaurants, and this was a planned out, like a long-winded planned out thing because you have to book this place and whatever. And Richard, may he rest in peace because he has passed away. He tried to, like, all of my friends don't know each other in person. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you have friends, Rick, that know of each other, but they don't know each other in person. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Richard did his due diligence. And the more I think about it, the more I think that he called probably one of my assistants at the time. Because remember, I was over at Brand New School and they tried to coordinate it, and people flew in, like Mia flew, like this wasn't a small like party. This was a big deal.
As they left perhaps out. Someone else could have, had she known about it.
I know. And I'm just saying but it was just It was hilarious because she was so angry for so long.
I'm thinking about the years, and I swear it was when I was in DC.
You were not in DC. You were in Europe. I know you were because I felt bad.
We're going to talk about this offline.
We're going to talk about it later, but I'm telling you because that's why I thought you weren't there. I was like, well, of course she's not going to fly in from Europe for my little birthday party. That's what I thought. But Rick, the best part is the pictures. It's like me and our boss, me and her roommate. I took pictures of everybody. It was so wrong. It was so wrong. Anyways, okay.
Talking about this. I don't even remember why we're talking. Now I'm all like, all right, I gotta go.
No, because we're talking about Field of Dreams and friendship and how little you know about why I came out here. You didn't know that yeah. Anyway, Field of Dreams.
No wonder I wasn't invited to the party. I didn't know you were going to be a film critic. There we go. Mystery solved.
Yeah, mystery solved. All right. Well, I couldn't show it. This is also part of those things. But anyway, basically what he's saying, and he says it's in such a funny way, but he talks about, like, if you're my best friend, you should know that I can use you in a lie if I need to, right? Like, he's basically saying, if I look at you, you know I'm in trouble. We should be so connected that you gonna lie for me. There's not much else I need to do because we're best friends. And he says, your bullshit is my bullshit, and my bullshit is your bullshit. And of course, it's Kevin Hart. So he's brilliantly funny about it. Okay. So I sent that to Andrea, right? So my question is, how far would you go to defend a friend? How far would you go to defend a friend? Now, I'll tell you, back when the O.J. Simpson thing happened, when he murdered his wife and Ron Goldman, his ex-wife and Ron Goldman, because that's what I believe happened. I was talking to Mia, and I remember having this conversation with her, and I said, even if all of the evidence was against you, even if they could prove that it was you, that you murdered somebody, I'd be there for you. I would believe you. I would fight to the end. I would make sure that we would find a way to acquit you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I said. Now that I'm older, and she has children and a husband, I don't know if you have all the evidence against you, how far I would go. I'm just saying, I don't know. I would be there for you as a friend forever, but I don't know. Andrea, thoughts?
My initial thought before you brought that up was like, I'd go all the way up to the edge of where it hurts somebody else, like a third party, like really hurts them in some way. It depends maybe on what that third party has done.
Okay.
Some gray area there, maybe.
Some gray area. Okay.
But that's my initial thought.
Joy?
I think it kind of would depend on the situation, though. Because, if I've got a friend out there that's like, killing her husband or something, I just thought one.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is I can't rely on you, Joy, for anything.
Okay. Now, when it comes to someone's health or well-being, I will support you as a friend, but I will not back up that lie or that deception or that very hurtful thing that they were doing to their husband.
Okay.
I'm not going to support you hurting somebody else, physically hurting somebody else.
Right. But then I'm going to step in because Andrea made a good point. It depends on who the third party is. Like, I don't know. I mean, I hear you. So Ash just said, I'm bad for being all in, but I would hope the friend would respect my morals and how it would affect me by doing so. Don't worry, Joy. I got the shovel.
All right, Ash, I've got you on speed dial.
Yeah, I don't. Rick, thoughts? Or Andrea, you were going to say something? I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, Rick, go ahead.
I mean, I'll do what I can humanly possible for you if I really love you. You're my friend and everything, but I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna do that.
Like at
But
all?
Wow.
no. Oh, yeah, I just saw this video because, of course, my mom has dementia, and so I watch a lot of videos on YouTube about dementia. And this video caught my attention. It was like lying and dementia, and of course, they're seeing things that aren't there, and they're hearing things that aren't there. And so the woman's like, "You don't want to lie, but here's the thing: they really see it,
Yeah.
Exactly.
making it up. So it's not like they're not lying; they're actually seeing what they see." So when you tell them, no, that's not there, they think you're the one that's lying.
Right.
So now I'm like, what do I
I
do?
think some lying is okay. I'm kind of done with this. I'm tired of being goody two shoes about everything. Yeah, it is all about the hate today. Let me tell you. Clearly, all about the honesty, all about the hate. I think sometimes, okay, wait, Asher said, oh, I've totally lied for a friend. Exactly. I've lied for friends easily, like easily, no problem. I don't think it's always so black and white and there are gray areas. Now, if somebody murdered somebody, that's a different ballgame. But if somebody was accused of, like, I cannot imagine. Okay, I'm going to just say it straight up. If Andrea was accused of murdering somebody, it's going to take way more than just evidence for me to believe that that's true, because I know her so well that it would be so hard for me to be like, you know what, girl, I'm sorry. I'll come visit you in jail. Like, but seems like you did it, you know? And I know who she might murder. So I even understand. Like, so a part of me would still find it would rock my whole sense of understanding who she is and the world. That's why I'm saying I think I'd be there for her no matter what, because I would think that the system did her wrong. You know what I mean? And I would have to find out why.
Mhm.
Well, and I would say just, I think that I believe that none of my friends who I would lie for, there are some I have that I would definitely not lie for, but none of my friends who I would lie for would ask me to step over a line.
That's right.
I like you were saying that about me. Like there's a certain point where I wouldn't do that to them. I may have done whatever to somebody else I would say, I want you to lie for me, but I wouldn't ask them to do that to me because of what it would do to them. You know what I mean?
I just got totally confused. Yeah. I didn't hear anything in there like, Carmen, I would do the same for you. That's what I was waiting for. I didn't hear that at all, but okay, whatever.
That's what I mean though. Like, I wouldn't ask you to lie for me.
But that's but of course not. But that's my whole point. Yeah. If you were accused of murdering somebody, I know you would. Not that you would ever murder anybody, but I'm saying I know people that
number 3 on that list that you have of people you want to kill. If that person ended up dead,
yeah, right. I'm just saying, like, let's just pretend, right, that you were accused of murdering somebody. I would know in my heart, in my entire being, it was not you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even have to ask me. Yeah. I would try to figure out what the problem is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Again, not hearing that you would do the same for me, but whatever.
I just said same.
Now, does this change anything? Does this change anything? What if you, by lying, you get into trouble legally?
Me?
Anything? Whoever.
I don't care.
Okay. So you're going to go to
I would rather go down fighting. Because I think, but okay, that's a great point. Because here's the thing. Isn't that the problem with our country right now? We're so self-absorbed about what's going to happen to me. We don't care so much about what's happening to other people. I'm not trying to throw that out there, but that's exactly the point. If I know someone who is innocent is going to jail for something they didn't do, and it's somebody I love and care about, I mean, Andrea said it earlier. It's no joke. If you in my corner, I got you. I got you.
Same.
There's not, yeah, there's just not going to be. I'm a loyal friend. You fuck with me and it's over. That's a different ball game. That's a different, like and Andrea knows this. I have a 3 strikes rule. All of my friends know this. You have to do 3 major mess ups, like major mess ups, to not be my friend anymore.
I'm just wondering how many strikes I have right now.
Well, going back to the beginning, we said this is a lie. So would you go to jail knowing you just told a lie to help somebody out when they probably did do it?
Okay, I don't know what you mean. I got confused now. What? Okay, let's go with Andrea just murdered somebody.
Okay.
And then what am I doing? I know Cynthia's like laughing. Cynthia, I would ask you a question.
Can it be somebody else?
No, because it's just chit-chatting. Okay, wait. Let's read Ash. Okay, wait. Ash said, "Oh, I've totally lied for a friend." Laugh out loud, exactly. You'd be wondering why Andrea didn't call you for help. That's true. If I went down defending a friend who was in the right, I'd happily go down with them. That's right. Go ahead. But Rick, give me your example.
What if they were in the wrong?
But if Andrea murdered somebody, Andrea's like, why? If my best friend one of my best friends murdered somebody, and they would tell me, first of all, they would tell me, I don't need to defend that. That's a whole different situation. I don't have people in my life that wouldn't fess up to that, to me. So I'm not lying for somebody. I'm saying if she was accused of murdering somebody and I knew that she didn't do it, or I trusted that she told me she didn't do it, I would believe her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that. I'm just saying I'm throwing a monkey wrench
that's
in
a little
there.
different. Yeah.
I'm throwing a monkey wrench.
But then that's not one of my friends.
Right. But I'm just saying the monkey wrench is
she lied. She did murder it.
Lying and they are lying. And now you're sitting in jail knowing that it's not even true. You're here for a lie.
First of all, Carmen ain't gonna be sitting in no jail. Okay, let's just be clear about that. Okay, number one, because I got some good ass motherfucking lawyers in my life. Okay, yeah, just to start right there. Okay, wait a minute. Here's the problem with that scenario. Andrea wouldn't lie to me. You're saying that somebody I consider my best friend, like part of my life, would lie to me, and I would know they were lying, and then I would go to jail for them? That doesn't make no sense.
Let's say Andrea stole $1 million from a company, and she's like, I'm definitely going to get away with it. Carmen, don't tell nobody, okay? Don't tell nobody. She gets caught. And then they say, Carmen, did you have knowledge of this? I didn't. It's either no, or you're going to lie and, lie or not lie,
Am I with Andrea in the other country that we've flown to? See?
Where there's no extra.
We are having fruity drinks on the beach right now.
Like, the problem with your scenario, right? The problem with your scenario is that Andrea, upon stealing $1 million, would have already chartered the jet that we were both on. I'm just saying, like, I would probably have known about the $1 million heist because my friends wouldn't do something like that without telling me and including me in, and me being, go ahead, girl.
So you would be the accomplice.
Yeah, I have Cynthia spoke.
Wear a voice.
Look, here's the thing too. Andrea would steal the $1 million from the same place I would, right, girl? We're not gonna steal from people who need it. We're gonna steal from people who don't need it and I'm screwing people. So we would have
Robin Hood shit.
Robin Hood.
Yeah, we've gone down
Robin Hood.
Maybe I missed one, but
I'm confusion. I don't know what my love language is. Is that in all relationships?
Well, that's the theory.
Or like just man.
All people like to give and receive love in a certain way. And so it's your job to know what your partner's love language is so that you can communicate with them in that way.
Okay, Andrea, we'll go with you.
Go ahead, Andrea. What's your love language, girl?
Acts of service. Do nice things for me.
So so that means okay, I just want to learn. So you're saying if somebody does nice things for you, then you love them?
They love you. It's showing their
No,
love
it's
for
like
you.
that. Yeah, that's how I like someone to show their love for me and how I show my love for other people, like cooking, right? That's doing a nice thing for people. I do that for people, that's a love language for me. And it's
I'm just saying I
an
have
act
not
of
felt that
service.
kind of love from you in a very long time. I have not felt the love language of cooking in my house and leaving me food for a couple of weeks. I'm just the friendship of our love language is
Noted.
confusion, I think.
Okay. I hear what you're saying. Well, see, I don't know what your love language is. You have to
I've never thought of such a thing. I have no answer. I really don't. I don't know what my love language is.
Well, if you were in a relationship or in any relationship, how would you want someone to show you that they love you or appreciate you?
How do you know? Like, what makes you feel loved?
We should go to Joy. I think there's a reason why I am definitely single right now. Is this the answer? Is this what I've been missing the whole time?
You're like, I have no love
I don't have
language.
a love language. I don't know.
She's not
I'm
young or
old,
old.
childlike, and I have no love language.
Hey, Michael, how are you? I think we now know the secret. I don't know. I'm so confused. I think Rick is trying to tell me that he's trying to come on, but I'm having so much fun. I'm going to have to try to ignore him for a bit. Oh, here he is. Wait, here he is. Okay, wait. We're going to bring Rick on. Rick, you missing it, chow?
Sorry.
We've now determined that the reason why I am single all this time is because I don't know what my love language is.
Ah.
I know. I'm like, that's the answer. All right, give me the options again, and I'll tell you what I think I might want it is. So material, it's clearly not material stuff. That doesn't
Well,
matter.
no, it's gifts is one of them, right? It's like,
But
gifts
isn't that material?
Yeah, but
that's not really my thing. I'm asking you guys, but I don't think that's
so gifts is one of them. Words of affection or some,
affirmation.
Yes, thank you.
So wait, I'm confused. So you mean somebody tells me you're awesome and that's gonna make me love them? I'm confused.
No, it's not about making you love them. It's not like some voodoo shit where they're like, oh, let me grab my doll and poke it in a hole and say she's awesome. She's gonna fall in love with me.
Hey, Joy, just so you know, Michael wrote, "I love you, Joy." He wrote in the comments.
Oh,
Michael Bathurst. Michael Bathurst. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. Rick is a great gift to all seekers of divine guidance. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out.
Thank you.
Okay, Rick just wrote words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, receiving gifts.
There you go.
Okay, I think mine might be quality time. That's probably fair, right, Andrea?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's probably me. Like, I don't need to see you every day. I don't even need you to live in my house. Hint, hint. Like, have your own place. But I like if we're going to be together, I think that might be true.
Yeah.
Clearly not because, I'm by myself. Hey, Ted Hicks, how you doing? Okay, he wrote, wait a minute, I didn't get my chance to say it's ladies' night. I'm glad Rick is in the house representing for the guys. Yeah, we tried to knock him out saying we were having technical difficulties, but he logged back on, Okay, Cynthia.
All right, so Joy. Joy, your turn.
Oh my goodness. I love the quality time.
Yeah.
That quality time.
We're the same.
Yeah.
Quality time. Oh, now Ted says hi to all of us. After he said hi to Rick in a special thing, then he said hi to the rest of us. Like, whatever. Cynthia, what's yours? And Rick, what's yours?
Oh, Rick, let's go with you first.
I would say probably quality time and some with a sprinkle of acts of service. Like it's basically how do you feel loved when somebody does which one of these things? So quality time, huge for me. Like, you want to spend time with me? Cool. That shows you love me, and I love that. But then acts of service is like, I'll do the dishes for you, whatever. I'll do this for you. You ain't got to do it. Really? Like, that'll make me feel like, oh, wow.
You know what? When you said acts of service, like when Andrea was talking, she said, because I was thinking like, you volunteer, you do. I still am confused by all of this.
I'm confusion.
No, like,
acts of service, like
rub your feet at the end of the day, gas up your car, do something,
I want to revise. I like people rubbing my feet.
So she likes physical touch.
I want men to.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
This is rated G, right? This is a rated G show, right? This is family friendly.
Here's the thing: I'm in charge of the clips, so that will not be. Okay, that's so funny. All right, I think I'm getting it. All right, go ahead, Cynthia. What's yours?
So mine would be two of them. So I have the quality of time and gifts, but not like huge gifts. Like, for instance, like if somebody goes to a store and they know I love Disney, let's give an example. And they go to a store, they see something with Disney or something like that, and they just thought of me and grabbed, it could be $1, it could be 25 cents, doesn't even matter. Just the point that they show that they thought of me and picked something up for me.
Hey, Tony.
Hi, Tony. How you doing?
Yeah. It doesn't mean being materialistic. It means like somebody took the time to actually get you something and said, "Oh, I think this is going to make their day," and then you did it.
Right.
And it's like, oh, wow.
Yeah,
this isn't just romantic relationships, then, right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay, so you guys were just messing with me. Okay. Wow. After this, I'm gonna have to write in my journal and be like, "This is what happened with this guy. I did not understand that he was trying to provide service."
And your love language might not be the same as your partner or as your friend. It may be totally different.
Well, clearly I wasn't even paying attention. So is that really a thing? I guess it's really a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This will be the last time we do Turn the Tables Thursday. Because the host is feeling like a loser.
No, it's your therapy
You're
session.
learning so much.
It's your therapy session.
I know it totally is. We're gonna fix Carmen after all.
Set in place to begin with, because if you set up a foundation, you set up boundaries, you will have a good relationship. From my observation, from everybody else I know and everybody else that I've spoken to that have been married for X amount of years, my failed relationships has been financial, because like it's my choosing of the type of jobs I wanted to go, but I do the best of my ability. But shit. I mean, but the thing about it is like, hey,
love you, Rich.
Right. But hey, I mean, you want to go for somebody else, that wants to flaunt and all that stuff. Fine, go ahead, be that way. But it's just like, hey,
that's
like,
what you call a gold digger if they're only going after you for your money.
Right.
Well, I mean, yeah, but also too, but like what annoys me from my past experience is just that like I'd be there for them. I'd be like, yeah, what do you need? I got you. What you need help with that? I got you. But the moment I run into a snag, oh, bye, I gotta go. It's not you, it's me, kind of
for
thing.
you. Then
it's not the right
Yeah,
person.
man, you can't do it, right?
I know, but like I said, it's been like financial, because it's like I run into a snag, but yet everything else I've done, I help them out.
So try not to help them out so much.
Yeah.
Only do what you can. Like, don't overexert yourself trying to give them everything when they can't do the same to you.
Yep.
But I expect that reciprocated. Like I was there for you in your time of need.
See, you needed to be on our last podcast with the love language. Because your love language is not the same as the girls you've been finding.
Because I mean, like I could fix shit, I could cook shit. I mean, I could do it.
Yeah, Brian, you should talk to Cynthia later. She can get by you. She was telling me what my
no disrespect, Brian. I just mentioned no disrespect.
I'm not hard to find. It's all good. I'm not hard to find.
Brian, I think you're just choosing the wrong people, or you're not choosing, but you're connecting and maybe falling for people, and maybe you don't see the signs. Because look at, as much as I make fun of you and whatever, we go back and forth, I know you're a good man, and I know you can cook some shit. Okay, that I'm gonna give you some credit right there. I've seen you with the barbecue. Okay, like I would go to Texas just for that. Okay, so you're a good person. You work hard. You need to find a person that connects on your level. You're not finding those right people.
Yeah,
That's what that's about.
But
it's important to know what you.
Yeah.
Say that again.
But also,
I
too, I wear my heart on my
to
sleeve.
know what you want from, what you want in a relationship, what your own values are, so that you can kind of screen people for those values. Doesn't mean they have to totally match up, but they can't be like in total conflict either.
Yeah.
And one thing I'll say too is, if you don't want me, then I don't want you. Because why would I want you if you don't want me? Sounds simple, but it's like, that's the bottom line. If you
I don't want that
me
headache
anymore,
if someone doesn't want to be with you, they're not the right person. Boom, done. There you go.
Right.
Problem solved.
Something that you guys had mentioned a couple of weeks ago, and I responded to you, but it was at the end of your stream. Does your significant other need to be your best friend? I say no.
Which is
they don't need to be, but it probably would help the relationship a little if they are one of your best friends.
Okay. So I say no, but a comment that was used earlier. I think that person, that significant other, needs to be your ride or die.
Yeah.
But they don't have to be your best friend.
Can you tell me what ride or die is versus best friend? What does that mean? What's the difference, or what does it mean? Because I don't know what that means.
Your significant other is your ride or die, meaning you can depend on them when needed, just as they would depend on you.
But is that the same as a best friend? A best friend, you would depend on them regardless of whatever, and they would be there for you.
Has an expiration date.
They're close. They're close.
So does the partner.
They're very close. So
you ride or die.
One of my best friends.
You ride or die goes a little bit harder than your best friend.
Wouldn't your ride or die though potentially become your best friend though? In this situation, I'm just saying.
There's a little bit more to it.
I know.
From the Bronx, you already know. Stop.
I know where Ted's going.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying though. Like, all right, I get it. You know what I mean? I'm in a situation. You know what I mean? I'm falling. I can't get up. I need. You know what I mean? I need an upliftment. Here you go.
Right.
And I got that. All right. Thank you. You know what I mean? But it's not just like, you know what I mean? Compared to, your best friend. You know, we could talk, we could do this, we could do.
It's a good question.
There's a slight difference between the two. Now I'm thinking about it. There is a slight difference between the two.
I don't know what it is.
But they'll potentially eventually become that same person.
Yeah, that's
if you put the time in. Yeah. If the time is put in, they'll eventually become the same person. But I get
my ride or die. My best friends are my ride or die. I don't have.
With no expiration.
There's no separation.
There's no I don't know what that was about, Brian. There's no expiration.
To me, a ride or die.
Next week it's over. You're no longer my
No.
We've had enough time. It's been 30 years. It's
to me, a ride or die, you could be stuck on the side of the road at 2:00 in the morning, and they'll be there.
They'll be there, yeah.
Your best friend will be like, "Oh, I hate that for you." Like,
oh, come on.
That's not your best friend.
Nah, sometimes your best friend could pop up out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
I feel like we have to have individual therapy sessions.
Come here.
Carmen, I'm starting to feel like these men have had some really bad relationships, friends and partner wise. Tony agrees.
Yeah, Carmen,
what is going on with your friends? And you're like, what in the hell? I don't understand that.
Okay, so
Carmen could call me from freaking Thailand at 2 a.m. and I'd be on a plane trying to figure out how to help her.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. So like,
like without even thinking, like, should I do this or not? It would just be automatic.
So Andrea, I mean this.
Andrea, but go ahead. She heard you.
Before the end of this, I'm gonna get it right. Okay. And I can't butcher Cynthia. Okay. So I have I have a best friend. We've been friends for 40 plus years. Mm-hmm. We don't have to talk every day.
Right.
We can get on the phone and just pick up from whenever.
Yeah.
That to me is a definition of a best friend. If you're in need, or the example that was just given. Now your ride or die is like, hey, I need an enema. You're in a situation and you're like, okay, I'm going to look for, my significant other or my partner or whatever like that. But that person doesn't need to meet that best friend.
But would your best friend not do that for you? I mean, that's a little too much information, but
that's what I was going to say. That's a crazy example.
That is the best friend
example right there.
Wow, crazy. Real life example. I had surgery, and my best friend Andrea helped me take a shower. No problem. Wasn't even a question because I could not do it myself.
Right.
And did it for a week, helping me and making sure that I had everything I needed. That's a best friend. And you know what? Any one of my best friends would have done that.
I don't have any friends who I wouldn't, if I had to, call and be like, dude, I need an enema. I need your help.
Right.
All of my friends would come and help me if I needed them.
He would be there for you.
Okay.
Ted, I just want you to know now, enema, Ted. That's all.
I wanted to go to an extreme. I wanted to go to a full extreme to see, like, okay, here's the difference.
That'd be crazy.
It would be. It's like,
I mean, knock on wood, I never have to make that call, but I got people.
I'm with Nancy.
I got people. Yeah, like you're on the line.
That's for real.
Yeah, I'd been like a blood transfusion. Yeah, but an enema, yeah.
But is it because it's another male? Is it that because you got Andrea and Carmen would do it for each other, no questions asked. But is it because your ride or die or your best friend's another male? You mean to tell me you wouldn't do it?
Nah, my friend really needs it. You going for it? You gotta go get it.
Cynthia, you know how it got really quiet.
Right. That's why I'm like,
Nobody gotta get it.
Are you guys any ride or die? Because don't seem like it. Tony doesn't know what to say.
I'll get it. But if you're gonna tell me like, yo, we gotta go with the procedure, then I'm like, hey man, you're on your own, buddy. That's what I'm telling you. Be real with it. I'm telling you that. Y'all be on your own. But I'll buy it for you. I'll go get it if you need it. But
maybe everyone's definitions are a little bit different as to what spouses and friendships. I think in the perfect world for me and the world that I live in, my best friend and my ride or die are pretty much exactly the same person.
Yeah, that's
why I'm single. Is because I don't want anything less than that in the man that's going to spend his life with me. Do you know what I mean? Like I have a standard that I want that. And
Brian, I think you should think that way too.
The comments.
What happened?
I think Brian should think that way too.
Yeah, Brian.
Yeah, but here's the thing. My standards are reasonable. Carmen's standards, not even the best Olympic pole vaulter can hit that bar. Wow. You need a jetpack. For Carmen's standards, you need a jetpack. If not a jetpack, you need a plane.
Damn.
If not a plane, you get a damn shuttle.
What is he doing? Like, I don't understand. Yes, you're absolutely right. The standard is way high. I don't even. You don't need to.
Wait.
What? Reasonable.
Hold on. Pardon. What exactly is the standard?
Where's the sage? Anyone burning sage?
For you or in general?
That's her standard.
Because the way Brian says it is like, it's unreachable. What's happening here?
God bless that woman.
Yeah. Huh? What happened?
God bless that
We
woman,
have to
Nancy.
shout out the comments, you guys.
The comments are going crazy.
Great.
I don't understand what's happening. I just got lost somehow. Someone who would never fart in front of her husband.
God bless that woman.
See, this is all the enema stuff, man. See, when you bring toilet stuff into the stream, this is what happens.
Just take it easy on the fiber, y'all.
Yeah, there you go.
Toxin parsley.
Easy on the bread.
So Brian, I'm going to answer the question because he asked me a question. You want to know what the standard is for me, or are you trying to figure out what the standard is for all women and why you're having maybe difficulties finding women who want you for your money?
All the above. I got time.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Don't open Pandora's box. There we go.
What am I missing? Is this really hard?
I didn't knock on the door. I kicked that door. Let's go.
No, I asked what was Carmen's standards because of the way Brian's over exaggerating them.
Yeah.
That's what I asked.
I don't know. Because Mr.
It's time to go get our beers.
Tony and Brian always call me bougie. They say I'm so bougie because, let me give you the example why.
Again.
Because one time they were thinking about coming to California, and I said, I'll be happy to suggest some hotels and some places you could stay. I live in Santa Monica, California, on the beach. Okay.
Santa Monica.
So
nice.
So I suggested hotels that Andrea and Cynthia has stayed at, and Andrea lives here as well. The normal hotel here would easily be one night, like what, $500, $550 a night.
And we lost it.
And they lost it, and they have not let go of the whole bougie concept since then.
Can I just say, when I went to Santa Monica to visit Carmen, she hated the hotel I was in.
Oh my God. Oh.
Because it was literally across the street from the pier.
May we ask which hotel it was, please?
But it was only like, I think $200 a night.
Which hotel?
Cynthia, was it 5-star?
It was 4 stars.
No, because they were.
That's the reason why. It's only 4
Here's
stars.
the thing, and it was also across from the pier. Did you hear that part?
Yes.
And Cynthia, what else was broken? You didn't have a pool.
Right. They were renovating the pool, so we didn't have a pool.
And I had to go pick you up and like go around the world, even though you're 10 minutes from me. I had to go around the world to go pick you up because it is like the crowd. Anyway, if you're gonna ask me where you want to stay in Santa Monica, or you ask Andrea, or you ask anyone, you want to stay in Santa Monica at the beach, I'm gonna tell you where you should stay because these are beautiful hotels here. And again, it's not even Santa Monica. I don't like when I go to New York, I stay in Soho, I stay in Tribeca. That is the luxury, my people, of not having children. Okay, that's the other part that you don't seem to understand. I don't have to spend my money or worry about taking care of kids or whatever. So I can do things like fly first class, or those are choices I make.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
You have the option to pamper yourself, as you just said.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
And that's not a crime. That's not a crime. It's not a crime. If that's how you want to do things, it's not a crime.
Intercom call like checkout is at 11 o'clock.
I'll be right back.
Her and say that she has lived a life, and she has earned. She deserves to get what she wants and to be bougie and all of those things. And so whatever her standards are, someone should meet those standards. And if they don't, guess what? She's fine without them.
Yes, she
It's okay.
And I'm not taking money out of your pocket, Brian. Until then, remember, it's all about the joy, everyone. Bye.
Good night.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by All About the Joy. Be better and stay beautiful, folks. Have a sweet day.